Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Roisin McCardle. So welcome to today's video. And in today's video I'm going to be looking at healing fear or anticipation around the metaverse. I hope that's what it's called. I didn't actually formally Google it, but I know Facebook have changed their name to Meta recently to cover all their platforms. So I'm going to be talking about the metaverse, which is the thing that they're working on. I don't know an awful lot about it, but I know it's connected to virtual reality, headsets, maybe glasses, where you can enter a virtual world that seems to be in your 3D reality, because it is, as I said, it's 3D reality, okay? Virtual reality. So it's coming whether we like it or not. I watch a couple of accounts that discuss it, but they're mostly holistic accounts, so they're not for the metaverse. Now I don't know enough about it to be for or against it, but some of the debates on these accounts, one person, for example, commented on Meta or Facebook's video about going to see a virtual forest. I don't know if you've seen that clip. Could be an advertisement. She shared it, and she said, "I prefer real forests," which I do too. But another clip was someone else I was watching saying that people who are developing this or looking forward to it haven't seen the film WALL-E. It's an animation. Have you seen it? I've seen it. It kind of made me laugh, because it would have. This is about fear, this video, okay? Clear and fear. I don't want to create any more fear that you haven't got. I'm just telling you different things that I've looked at. I haven't looked at any accounts that share positive things about Meta, to be honest, because they haven't come up in any of my feeds. It's not that I haven't been searching for them. But I'm sure there are people that are really looking forward to this as well. So if you're one of these people that's really looking forward to it, this video probably isn't for you. This video is going to help people that are a bit apprehensive, maybe a bit fearful of what it might mean for them going forwards in their life, how we interact, in their businesses as well, if it's going to change things dramatically. Like, I don't obviously know, don't think anyone, most of us don't know fully the implications it's going to have in 10, 20, 30 years down the line. It could not catch on at all, who knows, but I'm guessing it will. So yeah, back to WALL-E. If you haven't seen it, it's an animation. I advise you watch it because it's good animation. Anyway, I watched it years ago and it did set a little thought in mind. God, I hope this isn't the way our world turns out. So basically it's an animation about people in the future, and they kind of sit in these chairs that everything is computer moved, and they basically are so disembodied. Their muscles don't work, they're not healthy, they're overweight. So it's an interesting animation to watch, kind of a precursor of maybe what's to come, but have a look at it anyway. So I'm not here to say it's good or bad, because I don't know enough about it. It could have wonderful impacts on all of our lives. I really don't know, but all I know from looking online is there's a lot of, maybe distrust just came to mind, fear. There could be a fear that if you don't want to participate, you know, because we all have our own choices, that it could affect your livelihood, it could affect your abundance. I work with abundance, that's why I'm covering this, okay? So it could affect your businesses, your day-to-day life, you know, because if you think about how the internet has come on, you do have a choice whether or not you engage with the internet, which is a relatively new thing in my lifetime anyway. When I was young, we didn't have the internet. You do have a choice on how you engage with it, but some things are only online, and if you don't interact with it, you can't, for example, buy from certain places then. You know, so there is this element that you could be afraid it will shut you out of certain things, or you won't have the full access or the full availability that everyone else will have. Also, just using the internet as an example, because it's the only one that we really know at the minute, you know, with the banks that are closing down at the minute, so it does, obviously there are still banks in Ireland, I'm talking about an island, that are still open, but more and more branches are closing down, so it does change people's way of life eventually. So it could be, yeah, I'm not fear mongering here, I'm just this is only for you if you are feeling any apprehension about it already. You may not have even thought about the metaverse. I don't consciously sit too much and think about it, but I have. I suppose it's in my subconscious a lot at the minute, because things are going to change, and it's not even. You can even change it if you don't want to look at Meta or the metaverse. You can change it for technological advances in general. So this video could be for people that. Again, the word distrust keeps coming into mind. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with it. So if you don't trust the technology, the way it's advancing, maybe if you're still getting to grips with the new technology that's here at the minute. For example, if you're online, like the TikTok craze, like I don't enter into any of that. I don't really get TikTok. I haven't tried it, to be honest. Maybe I should give it a go, but I haven't. Even Instagram Reels, you'll know if you're on these platforms, there's new things all the time. So it could be that you're a bit quizzed with those at the minute as well. So you could even relate this to those, because sometimes I'm a bit baffled by things that are trending or contemporary. I don't really get it, or maybe I don't like it. So you can use this video if you have maybe a distaste or a distrust for the way technology's going. Could be a distaste too for the way society is. Okay, so there's more than one thing. It's not just about the metaverse, but I'm using that as a primary example. Okay, so it could be about the metaverse. It could be about the company Meta, because they're taking over a lot of they have taken over a lot of social media companies that we use, or a lot of us use. It could be about the way these platforms are run. It could be about the way society engages with them, because that annoys me at times, to be honest, how certain users use them, or the trends that are on them. So whatever vein you want to take from this, if there's something that's bugging you or annoying you or making you a little bit afraid about social media, or the way society has use social media, or the way technology is going or has gone, this video is for you. Okay, so this could be it. I'm doing it because it's an abundance block, really. Okay, so never good to be sitting in fear, I guess, or annoyance or frustration with tools that could potentially help us, or railing against something that is inevitable, really. Well, who knows how society will, if we take metaverse for example, who knows, we could completely say this isn't for us, this is damaging to our society, or the more likelihood is going to go that way, but who knows, we'll see. I don't know the answer to that. All I know is that it's here, it's happening soon, or it's coming whenever it does. Okay, so taking a deep breath in. So if you can be seated and relaxed, I'm going to sit back further in my chair to relax, actually. So taking a deep breath in and release. Straightening up your spine if you can. Taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release. And just putting the intention of what you want to use this exercise for, okay? If it's one of the things I've mentioned, you might want to do this video twice if there's a couple of things, because there are a couple of things actually that relate to me, so I might go back and watch the replay, but pick one. Okay, so I'm going to do a grounding first of all. And getting red coming in on the crown of your head for the grounding. Okay, so anyone with heart conditions, red is not a good colour. Pick another one, okay? Whatever comes to mind for you. But for everyone else, using the red coming into the crown of our heads. The red's coming into our bodies. It almost feels as if it's cracking open our bodies, this red, in a nice way, to let this red in the top of your head. Seeing it go into your face. Seeing it go into your throat. Yeah, there's a real earth, fiery, volcanic energy coming in with this red. Seeing it coming into your shoulders, down your spine, and this is grounding and relaxing you. Remembering to breathe, seeing it go into your heart. Feeling your heart pulsating. Noticing the beating of your heart today. Letting it go into the top of your stomach. Let this red go into the base of your stomach, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves and your feet, and now letting the red spread into the earth, and it's going to go wherever it's needed to help others as well today. This beautiful grounding earth energy. Okay, and now connecting to source. And I'm getting green man energy coming in. I'll talk a bit more about that at the end. I wasn't planning this. So we're getting the green man is connected to the earth again, but it's kind of divine energy. It's green man, it's master pan, so it's earth energy that we're getting from source today, and it's green. Usually I work with white, but it's the earth itself, the forest, the trees, our physical environment wants to come in from source energy today, and the forces that govern that, so allow it to come into the top of your head. And this is bringing in a lot of peace with it as well, the way nature does. So let it go into your brain, into your mind. So lots of forest energy coming in today, as we were mentioning the forest earlier. Let it go into your nose, your cheeks, the back of your neck, and you're getting a real forest healing today. Okay, so if you've ever heard of a forest bathing, this is kind of similar. Into your throat, into your shoulders, so a real rich green, whatever shades of green you're seeing, into your back. And there's real tree forest healing coming in today. It's really, really nice actually. Into your heart, there's a lot of dark green, which is about releasing anything that no longer serves you at the same time. So the front of your stomach, the front of your chest, your hips, your bum, the bottom of your stomach, your gentle area, your thighs. And it's real still and quiet as well, okay? So could be about being, and trees are there, they've been there for an awful long time as well. I'm getting a lot of them, so it's about they'll stand the test of time. You'll stand the test of time, so get it going to your thighs. Just to be rooted, still when you need to be, and enjoy silence too in your life. So your knees, your calves and your feet, and seeing that earth energy go into the earth, of course, where it came from as well. But we're also working with divine there when you work with Master Pan, when you work with Archangel Polemic, and when you work with the green man energies. Now they're going, notice any sensations in your feet as they spread throughout the earth. So taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release. Okay, so I was kind of surprised they came in because I'm doing a live event on the 2nd of December working with Master Pan, Archangel Polemic and the Green Man. And they didn't come in there for me to use for promotional uses. That's why I was kind of a bit surprised they came in, because I don't do that. That's kind of tacky. So I have to go with what I get. I wasn't going to deny that energy coming in, but I am working with those energies on that live event on Zoom. So if you want to join to work more with that energy, it's also about releasing Peter Pan tendencies, which is not grounded, which is skimming the surface of life basically, not being grounded, not being rooted, not being abundant, usually financial issues, not wanting to commit to anything. So that is they are energies I will be working on with that. Again, I didn't bring them in deliberately to promote that. I just want to make that clear, because I don't like it when that happens. They wanted to come in. Obviously it's connected as well to this whole conversation about metaverse, virtual reality, because we do have our natural world, which is there as well. So they're the two different, we have our physical 3D world, and then we have our virtual or our technological world as well. Okay, so the two exist. So that wants to come in during this healing. So now what we're going to do is bring your attention to what you want to focus on, to release the fear or whatever it is, or the annoyance, the anxiety, whatever it is. So just work on one issue at a time. As I said, I'm going to work on one first. Okay, so where is it, your energy, your auric field, or your body? What colour is it? Just notice the colour that it is. It could be a message in the colour. You can ask yourself, actually, I always give the messages for people, but for people that want to connect in, what messages are you getting from this colour about why it could be there? I always say you don't need to know, you don't. But if you want to just think about it for a second, or see what drops into your mind, do. If nothing comes, don't worry about it. So I'm going to do that for myself too. Okay, so what we're going to do is, we're now going to bring in a more positive colour That's going to release that fear, release that anxiety, or release that annoyance that you might have, whatever issue you're working on today. There's quite a few that I brought up at the beginning. So whatever colour is needed to come in, it might not be in your body, mine's in my auric field today, so which isn't usual. Your auric field is like the area around your body. It's varying distance for different people, or what activities you're doing, or if you've just cleared your energy, or if you're doing meditation, for example, it could be a bigger auric field you've got, or if you're stressed, your auric field kind of shrinks a bit. So or if you work with crystals, for example, to clear your energy, which or colour like we just did, your auric field's probably a bit bigger just now. So no judgments though, it's not a competition, just depends on what we're thinking about doing, you know, same as anything, you know. Okay, so bring in a new colour that's going to help you to adjust to that, or to release annoyance, or to release any fears. So bringing in a new colour, just noticing what it is, see it mix in that area of your body, your auric field, wherever it is, until they mix, the two colours mix, and eventually all you can see is the more positive one, the one that you need to help you adapt, is the word I'm getting. So yeah, it's about being able to adapt to whatever comes our way, and knowing that we're on top of this, we got this. So allow this new colour to come in to that part of your body, your auric field, wherever it began, and let it now spread through your body, through your auric field. See it fill your body completely, and this is making you really strong, really like a tree. You're very grounded with this colour, you're rooted, you're present, you can't be you're like a force that can't be disturbed or annoyed as easily anymore, or fearful. So just letting it go through your thighs, your knees, your calves, visualising this colour go through your feet, your bum, your back, just building up more fortitude, more adaptability within you. So you'll be calm when you meet anything that comes your way in relation to technology, changes. You don't have to make the changes straight away, I'm getting as well. You know, this is going to gradually happen, like every other change has happened with technology. So this is not going to phase you, particularly your throat now as well. So let the colour go into your throat, because this is how a lot of it is to do with communication. It's going to change the way we communicate, our products, services, communicate with others. So a lot of healing around the throat area. I've found my throat, I've had problems with it now for a while. So there are changes coming in terms of communication, and they've begun with TikTok, with Instagram, you know, with videos, now with the metaverse, you know, and who governs our communication tools. Okay, so just want to clear that, so we'll do that after. So now letting that colour clear your throat, your head, your face. Now let this colour go through every cell in your body, let it go through your auric field and into the room you're in, into your devices, into your computers, clearing them, into your phones. Let it go through the room you're in, out to the town you live in, and out through the universe, connecting with all the other planets, all the other beings of light. They're aware of you, they're aware of these changes. That's what I got last night when I was thinking about this. There's a lot more going on than we realise, and we have a lot more help than we realise from our intergalactic guides, our intergalactic friends, from source energy. This is all being watched at a higher level as well. The evolution of our planet is really what we're talking about, okay? And how it impacts all of us. So if we're just like connect more with nature, strong like the trees in that individual grounding, and not moving with everything that comes to us, you know, just being still in yourself until we know how to like navigate the new changes that are coming. Okay, so what I'm getting now is we're going to invite some creativity into our lives. Okay, so it could be and I'm getting it in our fingers, because that's where most of us are working on these tools and devices. So any new skills, we're going to connect in with new skills that we can download from the other planets, from the other universes, okay? From the positive beings. Archangel Michael's here as well. So any new skills, any new anything we need going forward to live and adapt in the world that we're currently in. Anything that we can gain from them. Just feel your fingers, how they're feeling at the minute, what colour is coming in for you from them. So this is a gift it's coming into your hands, and it will spread through your body. So it's about new downloads of information, how you can use the tools that are available to us. So let this come in. It's coming from source, but it's also coming from different star systems, okay? So there might be new skills that you might, after this, be encouraged to develop a skill as well. It might be, this is something that creates a different idea in your mind, or it could be that you feel more confident or more creative going forward after this. So whatever colour you're needing, again, put your hands together, let that go through your hands. See this new colour, whatever you've got, go into your wrists, into your heart. It's spreading through your entire body very quickly. It's going into the synapses of your brain. It's increasing creativity and knowledge, or aligning you with what you need to thrive really in this, okay? So be more abundant. I'm just clearing the energy around our feet. I can feel a lot of cold energy coming up here. Okay, so whenever we need to thrive and be abundant in the times that we're in and the times that are coming with the technology we have at our disposal, because it is amazing the amount of apps and technology we have to communicate, to work with, that were never there before. So we're living in an amazing time. We can't forget that either, you know? So don't let fear let us forget how lucky we are, okay? So, not quite sure what I'm doing here. I'm just going with what I'm guided to do. Okay. So you can do this as well if you like. It's up to you. I just feel like there's something new has come in there from our guides, from our extraterrestrial friends, positive ones we're working with. I brought in protection before this. We also have Michael and Metatron. Okay, and just hands on your head. So taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release, and notice how you're feeling. I have a lot of energy around here, so just notice and notice how you're feeling over the next couple of days, okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. I was going to do, might do another time, or you can set the intention yourself to send white light and healing from your heart, protecting yourself first, calling in your angels, your guides to protect you and others. Excuse me, I always get burps when I'm doing colour healing. It's lovely, I know. Yeah, sending them to, we're going to send them to Meta, to Mark Zuckerberg, and all the other heads of technology. We'll do it now. Send them love, actually, pink, okay? Sending pink to all of them. And asking that their higher selves will guide the process rather than anything else. So just visualising them surrounded in pink, or the Facebook or Meta headquarters surrounded in pink, filling those who work there, those who make decisions with pink, with love, connecting them to their higher selves and their heart. And set that intention for all big companies dealing with technology, and for ourselves as well, that we use them, connecting in with our higher selves, okay? So that we use all these apps and devices, and put your hand on your heart as well, fill your own heart with pink, and that we're using them from a place of love, not fear, and that we're connecting in with our higher selves and asking the best way to use them for us, okay? So taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release. Taking a deep breath in and release. Okay, so I think a lot went on there. I've got a lot going on in my solar plexus and the bottom of my stomach, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that helps you, or notice how you feel the next few days, next few weeks around social media, around technology and your levels of abundance, okay? Your thoughts, being abundant is a form of abundance, you know, your creativity is a form of abundance. That's why I don't say money, because money can come from these, but there's so many forms of abundance. And for those of you, I have a free gift called, if you look at I'll put the links down below, but I have a free gift, Abundant Toolkit you can download and have a read through. So there's tips that I've used the last 3 to 5 years. I also have an event coming up, as I said. I'll post the link below if you want to join. I have an event library I've started, so Heal Your Witch Wounds is the latest in the event library. And if you really want to work deeply with colour, my favourite programme of all time is Golden Abundance, okay? So that's increasing your levels of abundance in a major way, clearing core money blocks. So I'll leave that link below as well. Okay, have a great day or evening, whatever time you're watching this, and thanks for sharing your time with me. I appreciate it. Lots of love. Bye now.